There are 10 criteria that Sotheby's specialists consider when assigning prices to art, jewelry, wine, watches, and more. This is how we determine the value of art.
Right now,
people want large, bold, colorful works.
In the market right now,
Adrian Genny.
red burgundy.
complicated wristwatches.
The serpent is very big.
It's all cyclical.
You see trends.
It arrives and it leaves.
Fashions do change, but just like fashions in clothing, they come back around.
An amazing 1963 Andy Warhol painting is like a Chanel suit. It never goes out of style.
It tends to skip a generation. So if your mother left you jewelry from a certain period, you probably want your grandmother's jewelry. Go back 20, 25 years, nobody wanted to wear those heavy gold links from the 70s. Now, these are some of the hottest pieces around.
There was a time not so long ago when sporting pictures were extremely popular. So pictures of dogs, pictures of horses, pictures of hunting. Those are a little less popular now. Well, the great horse painting by Stubbs, the greatest horse painter there was, is still as popular as ever because it's a great painting.
I think fashion is a very dangerous word in the art world. A lot of young artists, I don't think we want to name them, have gone from $5,000 to $100,000 to $300,000 to $100,000 to $15,000. And that's a really dangerous thing for an artist's career.
The prices in my field, and I think in most fields, are really at the mercy of the shifting sort of world economy. But of course, that's the game of a lot of people trying to bet on what's coming next.
The auction world looks at exhibitions. Recently, there have been a lot of exhibitions on modern British artists like Barbara Hepworth and David Hockney and Richard Hamilton, and therefore we've seen a larger demand for those artists' prints.
Some international institutions are looking at South Asian art in a new way, and so that creates a taste with collectors. An artist like Zarina Hashmi, she had a show at the Guggenheim, and she's now considered one of the grand dames of the South Asian art world.
In the classic car world, you're seeing vintage racing continue to grow, classic car tours, which is a very prominent part of the hobby. We can actually look to those events to maybe see what the new fashion might be or the new trend.
Whilst fashion is of importance to us and we track it very carefully, there's a place for trends and fashion in the art market, and there's a place for longevity and consistency.
Trends do change. Sometimes people think that this is going to be the next great winery, this is going to be the next great region, and then all of a sudden 5 years later, no one's talking about it. There's no doubt buy what you like.
If you're thinking about buying a work, it needs to speak to you and it needs to resonate with you personally.
Follow your passion, because tastes do change. They change very rapidly.
We can't predict, we don't have a crystal ball, and if you're not buying something you love, then you're not doing it right. I don't know how to say it in another way.